Dr. Pimsleur was a linguist, a professor, and researcher. What really fascinated Dr. Pimsleur was how quickly many children were able to pick up a second language. He just couldn't understand why students were forced to memorize grammar rules, useless phrases, and endless lists of verbs. He defined 4 revolutionary principles that form the backbone of his unique methodology. Principle number 1, graduated interval recall. Dr. Pimsleur timed how long students remember new information and at what intervals they need to be reminded of it. If reminded too soon or too late, students fail to retain the information. Principle number 2 is anticipation. Dr. Pimsleur discovered that repetition alone is not enough. You're required to anticipate answers to questions, which forces you to actively think about words you've previously spoken without having the chance to stop and think. Principle number 3 is organic learning. Organic learning means natural learning. As kids, we learn to speak before we learn to write. Dr. Pimsleur's research proves that we naturally assimilate language through hearing. This should be the foundational step in learning a language. Traditional schooling does the exact opposite. Principle number 4 is core vocabulary. We only need a limited number of words to effectively communicate in any language. The real trick is not how many words you know, but rather how well you use the words you do know. By only focusing on the core essentials, you can dramatically decrease the time it will take to learn your second language.